Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're gonna jump back into using Kittl and I'm gonna create some campfire themed designs. Now, I don't know if I'm the only person that likes to design this way, but I like to do batches. I like to sit down and make multiple designs. And even if they're in the exact same niche, I mean, I'm okay with uploading multiple to the exact same niche, but I typically, like in this example, let's say I want to do the campfire theme that we're going to work with in this video. If I have that graphic and I really like it, what I'll typically do is do a little niche research, find other sub niches and cross niches that I can implement and work with really easily, where I can just leverage the graphic that I have right here that I really like and maybe just swap the text. You know what I mean? And change how the text is, you know, if it's wrapped or if it's just straight, whatever it is. I mean, this is basic design, but it's definitely good enough to make sales. Again, that's what we say. Are your designs good enough? That's like the first thing we ask people when we're in like the Facebook community and people are like, oh man, still in tier 10 or oh, no sales. It's like, all right, share some of your listings, because chances are if it's a campfire shirt and you put campfire shirt in the title, the algorithms will figure out that it's a campfire shirt. But if the graphics and the text and, you know, whatever it is, you know what I mean? If they're not good enough that people don't want to buy them, you're not going to make any sales, obviously, because people have options. So that's just the nature of the game with print on demand, low barrier of entry. Anyways, in this video, we're using Kittl to make designs that are good enough. So let's get to it. We're going to jump on over to Kittl in 2 seconds, but I wanted to remind you that I have a free print-on-demand mini course that you can take advantage of. The link's right there in the description. I'll send you 1 lesson a day over 8 days. All I need is your email address. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group that I'd love to have you in if you're not already a member. All right, so I'm over here at Kittl, and what I like to do to save time and benefit from other people's crazy graphic design skill is I like to use templates. So I found this template on Kittl and I said, you know what, rather than me saying ahead of time, we're going to do this niche, I said, I'm just going to scroll through the templates, which if you're using Kittl, you can do the same thing. There's a link in the top of the description if you're not already using Kittl, and basically just click the template, click use this template, and you're good to go. So I decided I'm going to use this as inspiration. I love that campfire graphic. We're going to work with this, guys. Now, the first thing, it says camping bonfire good supply. So maybe this, I don't even know what the good supply is referencing. Maybe it's like a company. What I like to do, though, is jump on over to Amazon Merch Pro or Pretty Merch Pro Plus. Use the research tab, which does require an upgrade. If you don't want to do this, though, you can still just go to Amazon, type in campfire, or go to Etsy, type in campfire shirt, actually. That's going to help a lot more. But I like to use the research tools when they're available. So here, I'm just going to switch to grid view, and it doesn't have every single shirt available on the Amazon catalog indexed on Campfire. You know, I don't think anybody has an exact replica of Amazon's database, but for now, we have 8 shirts to go with to get started with making a couple campfire designs, again, inspired by the Kittl template that we got. So the first one says coffee and campfires. So I think we can make this design relatively easily. And no, we're not trying to copy this design. We're just saying, okay, BSR of 564,000. So it's making semi-regular sales. I mean, to me, that's probably like a sale a week, maybe, at $17.99. And it's got 12 reviews. So it's been selling pretty well. And that's a nice little evergreen, I would say. I mean, maybe not evergreen. I don't know. Campfire is probably not during wintertime, but definitely probably makes decent sales throughout the duration of a year. So what I might do then, so it's like coffee and campfires. So I might just click into the upper text. By the way, Kittl makes it really easy to apply different effects to your text. You can see I'm doing the backwards green screen point here, but I got it right. Right where I'm pointing behind my head, it says transformation. So anytime you're working with some text, go ahead and just, you know, you can distort, you can arc it, rise it, make the wave, have it wavy, have it, you know, like a flag waving. You can basically do anything you need. So in this template, it already came in the circle effect. So maybe we'll change that, maybe we won't, depends. So let's do coffee, and I'll do the and sign. I like the ampersand. All right, coffee, and down here we will say campfire. Campfire. Okay, now we could do it like that, but I don't like the campfire is so small. So what I'm thinking is maybe I will click into this text layer and undo the circle, and then I will stretch it out to maybe match it to, let's see what font size we have going on up here. It looks like 137. So let's just maybe manually key that in down here to match for consistency. All right, we'll stretch it out and center the text, coffee and campfire. So I'd say that's a good, first design. It took us I should have started a clock, maybe like 60 seconds to 90 seconds to create that design. Also, I guess, what I would do honestly is I would move this towards the top. I don't know if it's just me, like a pet peeve of mine, but I like to vertically align my designs towards the top of the canvas, because I hate when I see whether it's in real life, or you tend not to see them in real life as much, but I see them a lot in my Redbubble shop reviews for some reason, and I always call people out when you have designs just floating in the middle of a shirt vertically. So it's just awkwardly low on the shirt. So I like the way that this looks. And before I download it, I just remembered that Kittl supports now alpha masking. So this kind of grunge texture that we see overlaid on the design, we can actually just click into it, and then the sidebar pops up where it says color burn. Switch that to alpha mask. Okay, and this is actually going to remove the grunge texture from our design, so that then when we click the download icon, click remove background, save as PNG. I've already done this here. I'll pull it into Photoshop, and you can see that it has in fact removed that grunge texture, that grunge effect from our design. Okay, so instead of it kind of saving the grunge effect on top, it actually just cut it from our the foreground, the real portion of our design. So that is just super, super cool. Then I'm going to roll that back because I intend on continuing to actually use this template to make a couple more designs. All right, so let's move on to the next one. But I hope you guys thought that was really cool, because I thought that was pretty sweet. All right, how about this one down here? Master of the Campfire, 910,000 BSR. So to me, what is that, like a sale a month? Maybe a sale every 3 weeks or so. Master of the Campfire. Why don't we just do that? Master of the... And I got to remove the ampersand there. Oops. Master of the Campfire. And it's already done. How about that? Boom. Guys, what was that? 20 seconds? Download another design, and it's already a validated sub-niche of campfires, because as we saw, Pretty Merch Pro Plus is just showing us. And it's all, by the way, that shirt also has 20 reviews. So it is certainly doing all right. You know what I mean? And if the goal is to make sales and make money, well, this is doing just that. And sometimes you sit down, it's like, oh, writer's block. What niche should I make designs in? Again, I just looked at Kittl's templates, found one I liked, and I'm using that as inspiration for the niche research. I mean, it doesn't have to be hard, right? We're keeping it simple. I love keeping it simple. S'more Squad. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to make that one work without, we could take a peek at maybe some of the elements in Kittl, but what would it be, like marshmallow? All right, did I misspell it? I always get confused. No, I thought I spelled it correctly. Marshmallow. No, we were right. All right, there's one little kind of... I mean, hey, that could work. I mean, it could work, right? That could work. S'more Squad. Let's just go for it. You know what I mean? We'll let the customers decide if this design is good enough or not. All right, S'more Squad. They didn't say s'mores. They said s'more. S'more Squad. And then I guess you could just delete the text at the bottom temporarily. Boom. So now we got S'more Squad. And I mean, you would think I was a good graphic designer. Nope. In Kittl, all I did was go to add elements, searched for marshmallow. They had the marshmallow on a stick, which was exactly what I needed. I mean, you would think this was planned, but I'm honestly just doing it on the fly here. So Master of the Campfire. We already did that one. Today's agenda. How about today's agenda? All right. So let's pop that back up. Today's agenda. Might need to make this text a little bit smaller, I'm thinking. So maybe like 115. All right, today's agenda. You could even say like bonfire if you wanted to. I mean, or campfire, whatever it is. We say campfire. Let's do campfire. Campfire and chill. Campfire and chill. All right, and we'll do a little. All right, now we need to reduce the vertical. By the way, I'm doing another green screen point up here. You can reduce the line height. All right. This was something I always liked to get to perfection when I was working as a web developer. I don't know what it was. I just felt like you could make or break a website by having like really nice legible text. So I would kind of obsess over the right like font size, line height, even like letter spacing. You can control all that with CSS when you're building websites. So that's stuff that I used to really pay a lot of attention to. All right, we made the top layer 115, so we're gonna make the bottom 115 as well. which means we'll probably have to reduce the line. Oh, no, it auto-adjusted. All right, perfect. All right, today's agenda, campfire and chill. Maybe we get rid of the marshmallow again. All right, let's just call it there. I think that was a pretty good video. Went better than expected, honestly. They really made my life easy with having the marshmallow stick there so that we could get into the s'mores. I guess one thing that I should mention before I sign off is that when you're doing your niche research, you always want to do the trademark validation, and I kind of skipped that step here for the sake of this video, but obviously you're going to want to keep your account safe no matter where you're uploading designs to, so make sure you do your own validation. Just because you see it on, you know, Pretty Merch Pro Plus on Amazon Merch doesn't mean that it's not going to be, you know, trademarked, because that could easily be, if it was trademarked, this could be the owner of the trademark selling it. So just always be careful there, guys. But check out Kittl. Check out the alpha masking thing. I mean, that's super cool. So again, I click into the background. Under the texture, just click alpha mask. Now, when you download this, it's going to apply the grunge effect, which I love, especially in this sort of a theme of or a niche for a shirt, kind of like a worn, distressed. I'm wearing this outside. I'm an outdoorsman, you know, rugged, and I'm an indoorsman. I'm just kind of thinking out loud of like the target customer here. You guys know I'm an indoorsman, but I do have calloused hands because I do love to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and brag about that, because I feel the need to prove myself to you. But back on track. All right, I hope you guys liked this video. Check out Kittl. It's linked in the description. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Oh yeah, and one last thing. I will link to this specific template in the description on Kittl in case you want to use this same template as your jumping off point like I just did.